जाहिर है मेरे ख्याल में सबसे ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस्ड है और T20 हो या वनडे हो या टेस्ट मैच हो एज एन ऑलराउंडर जो उसकी वैल्यू है ही इज़ ऑलवेज देयर। बॉलिंग पे भी मैन ऑफ द मैच होता है, बैटिंग पे भी मैन ऑफ द मैच होता है। तो कंप्लीट ऑलराउंडर जिसको हम कहते हैं, कोई बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर होता है, कोई बैटिंग ऑलराउंडर होता है। आई थिंक ही इज़ अ कंप्लीट ऑलराउंडर। बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर, बॉलर भी पूरा है, बैट्समैन भी पूरा है, फील्डर भी बहुत ज़बरदस्त है और उसके साथ साथ जो उसके एक्सपीरियंस है T20 क्रिकेट का भी सबसे ज़्यादा वो खेला हुआ है क्रिकेट। ही नोज एक्सपोजर है कैसे प्रेशर सिचुएशंस में करना है।
But we let that be. But one man has stood head and shoulders above any other cricketer that Bangladesh has produced. And they've produced a few good ones, but really nobody in the league of Shakib Al Hasan. He's made 3,200 runs. He averages 41 with the bat, 165 test wickets. So he's not just a limited overs cricketer or a T20 cricketer. He's scored the highest score, the best bowling figures in Bangladesh history. All those belong to Shakib Al Hasan. But as an all-rounder, he stands apart. In all the test matches that he's played, he's taken 28% of the wickets and scored almost 15% of their runs. That's a staggering record. Only Sobers had a higher percentage of runs and Hadley a higher percentage of wickets in all the test matches that they've played. Bangladesh with Shakib Al Hasan are a very different side, and that is why in that Hyderabad test we were watching very closely for Shakib. If Shakib had not been a Bangladesh player, and I say that, I know I'm going to raise a few eyebrows here and there. I think the cricket world would have looked at him very, very differently. Somehow you tend to believe, yeah, those wickets are slow. Yes, those wickets are easy to score off. But that's true of home wickets everywhere. And I think in the years that he's got, Shakib will continue to take Bangladesh cricket to a different level. But he's been a very special cricketer.
A leader of Shakib's quality is just, I think it's going to re-energise them. He's so experienced. He's captained Bangladesh a lot of times before. He's captained a lot of franchise tournaments as well, especially in the Bangladesh Premier League. He's just so experienced. So his decision making under pressure for all his teammates is just going to be so invaluable. And he's got a point to prove as well. And when there's a world-class cricketer with a point to prove and some fire in his belly, they normally dominate. So I'd be very surprised from a performance point of view that he doesn't dominate this T20 World Cup and the Asia Cup. But also as a leader, again, he's got a point to prove to show that he really is the man, and all his experience he'll be tapping into and making sure the younger players in particular in the Bangladesh team are going to be in great hands. So I'm stoked for him. It's going to be a great opportunity for him again to be able to take the lead and really do great things for Bangladesh cricket.
On an individual level, he's seen incredible success across the three formats. How difficult a feat is it to achieve?
Yeah, tough. And I know from just my perspective with the games that I played in international cricket in particular, as an all-rounder, it's very challenging, especially when you're playing day in, day out, to be able to physically look after yourself, conserve energy, and also from a batting point of view to be able to have the physical and mental energy to be able to sustain over a long period of time. And that's what Shakib Al Hasan has done, and it's so hard. And yes, being an off spinner, a left arm orthodox spinner means that it might look from the outside to be a little bit less physically demanding, but especially in the subcontinent conditions, he's bowling a lot, and then he has to go out and he's one of the main men in the batting lineup as well. And for him to be able to play across all three formats is something it's very special. It's going to be, with the amount of cricket that's on nowadays, franchise cricket coming in as well, it's going to be very rare to be able to see anyone play all three formats and as successfully as Shakib has. To be able to average well over 30, like mid-late 30s in just about all three formats with the bat, and under 30 with the ball across a huge, across at least 15 years is something very special.
Understands his game inside out, with the ball, with the bat in the field, and now he's leading Bangladesh as well, and someone who can change the course of the game, definitely a match winner for them.
Completely. You can't dispute.
Has this World Cup brought him into that group, or was he always there?
No, he's always been there. You look at every time you look at the list of ICC all-rounders, he's either one or two.
Yeah,
and that's been the case for a very long time. Look, do you compare him to some of the all-rounders of the past? I don't think it's the right thing to do. but he definitely is a fabulous player. And again, as Harsh said, once his career finishes, he will go down as one of the best players to come out of Bangladesh, and he's done everything right. He's not put a foot
up into that fifth position where they're really challenging for the four. But over the course of his career, he's probably been underrated, I reckon, with his performances over the years. And I think at the end, when he finishes his career, he's going to go down as one of the greats, and certainly, probably, arguably, the greatest Bangladesh player they've ever had.
You reckon? Same thing?